you're in the right place. Let's get to it.
Yeah, man. So it's so crazy. Like growing up for me in high school, the community was so behind the sports teams. It was so crazy. Like that's what drove us as kids. Like when we used to get out of practice or whatever, like even in the lower league joint, people used to come watch us practice just to support us. Like it wasn't no negativity. We knew that the community was rooting for us. That's why we wanted to score touchdowns and celebrate and do our little dances because we knew that the OGs and our pastors and the aunties and our babysitters, they was all pulling up to the games watching us. Like that's why sports was thriving when we were so young. And that is lost right now because everybody just hating on each other. Everybody just won't buy into the vision of like community and how things is changing and not for the better. And we're gonna dive straight into that, right? Lately we have seen a shift in how people approach high school sports. And I say people because the kids aren't the ones driving these changes. It's the adults around them. It's literally the people that take care of their basic needs, which is like crazy. And like come with me. I'm not talking at no one. And this is how we learn and how we teach. We communicate. And I'm just doing this on a platform where more people can see and I can reach more people. And we have to do better. We've got parents, trainers, advisors encouraging kids to switch teams at the first sign of adversity. Let me read that back to you. We've got parents, trainers, and advisors encouraging kids to switch teams at the first sign of adversity. That is the issue. When things get a little bit hard, oh, my kid gonna transfer. If your kid don't get in the game the time that you believe is appropriate for them, oh, I'm taking my kid down here. That is building weak kids. That is building a weak man. That is building a weak young lady, right? We've got social media making it seem like bouncing from program to program is the best way to get ahead. No, college coaches don't like that. I promise you. When they come visit these schools and they see that you've been to three high schools, they're going to start questioning, like, whoa, why is it that every time I look, this kid is going to another high school? Maybe it's the kid. Maybe the kid don't know how to handle adversity. How can I trust him if I've seen that he's been to three high schools? How can I trust a kid that when I go talk to the coach that everything was laid out for him, but his parent put him in a bad situation and he had to transfer? We have to do better, and I'm just trying to teach y'all because I've been to these places. I've been in these coaches' meetings when they ask me, Rush, what do you think of this kid? We were recruiting him, but his parents did this when they came on their official visit. And I'm like, is that gonna make this program better, or that's gonna hurt this program? And these are the questions they're asking, and I'm just trying to teach, right? And all of this is taking away the most valuable lesson sports teach. Sports have taught me so much. Y'all have heard me say this back in all my other podcasts and all the episodes. Sports is so beautiful, right? God is the first. Jesus Christ is the most amazing, right? And then comes sports, right? And my family know I love them. My friends know I love them. But sports is something about sports that gave me the opportunity to love my friends and family a little bit more, right? So that's why I love it so much. But the most valuable lesson sports teach is how to stay committed even when things aren't perfect. Marriages, relationships, when you get a job, how are you going to stay committed even when things aren't perfect? Even when things aren't going your way or your family's way, right? That's when loyalty means the most. Because we live in this fake fantasy world that we can just dip, bounce, dip, bounce when things aren't going our way. And I'm telling you, when you get to that next level that you think that you can get to, that you believe that you can get to, The transfer portal, y'all think it's so easy to transfer, bruh. Don't get lost in that because it's God that's gonna be in there that's really ready to play, that will have an opportunity. But sometimes you just gotta be patient. Sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, my process might look a little bit different, but I'm gonna trust it. How to stay committed even when things aren't going your way. That's what we have to learn. But I'm gonna teach all that. I'm not gonna keep babbling and talking at y'all because I'm a coach that love how community works. I'm a coach that want to bring people together, want to help parents learn to put how to put their student athlete in the best position possible to get them to the next level. Right? I'm the coach, and we have coaches around us that is willing to risk it all, lose time for their daily needs to make sure the student athlete can be successful because it's only right. When you get in this profession, you have to sacrifice so much, and we're willing to do that. You just got to be patient with us, right? And that's the love we have, right? But let's move on. When kids are constantly being pulled in different directions, it's hard for them to build trust, right? You got to think about it. If you have a puppy and the puppy is a couple weeks old and you are trying to train it, and everyone is just pulling it and pulling it and telling it to sit and feeding it and feeding it, how is that puppy going to know who's the owner, right? It's hard for them to build trust when everyone is pulling them and trying to persuade them and tricking them and lying to them and manipulating them. That's sick, right? We are supposed to be the adults that love and care for them, that supposed to keep them in a community that loves them, even when things get hard, because that community is going to hug them even harder when things get hard. You just got to work with us, right? It's hard for them to see the bigger picture. Instead of embracing the struggle and growing from it, they're being taught to run from it. Instead of embracing the struggle and growing from it, they're being taught to run from it. Bear with me, right? Bear with me. And that is a dangerous mindset, not just in sports, but in life.
You're in the right place. Let's get to it.